Greetings, Leo. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your singles reading for the month of March of 2023. So this message is for anyone who identifies as a Leo. So that may be your sun, your moon, your rising, and in particular your Venus, which is the planet of love. And it's for anyone who is wanting to attract love into their life, and just looking for the right situation to do it, right? So some advice to see where that special person is, okay? So this is not for anyone who is like tied to anything or in any relationship, right? This is just for strictly single Leo. So that is the disclaimer for this reading. So in order to do this reading, Leo, we're going to go ahead and use the Light Seers Tarot to pull your main messages. And then we'll clarify those messages with the Law of Attraction Tarot, which I thought was very fitting for the theme, right? If we're trying to attract love, go ahead and use that deck. And then we're going to go ahead and pull one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle, which is basically a pretty good oracle deck that that gives really great messages on different parts of our bodies that we can focus in on at this time, that can help us vibrate to our highest level, so that we can attract what we desire, right? Okay, without further ado, Leo, let's go ahead and get into your reading. All right, so this message is for Leo, and at this time I want to ask my ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels to please assist me at this time to give me messages for the sign of Leo that are within their highest good in all manners of love for the month of March 2023. Thank you. Okay, Leo. So the first few cards we're going to pull are going to look at what is the past of your love life. So that past energy is going to look like maybe like certain situations that you've been in or certain scenarios. It could also be a particular person that is being kind of hanging on to your energy. So Leo, let's see what does your past look like at this time? Okay. One more. Fill out over here. Okay, so it looks like in the past, either you or the person that you were with was a very like level-headed, straight, like maybe could perhaps had a very good job. That's very possible. Could have came across as quite rational, intellectual, like in a sense as well. Could have been a very good orator, like very good speaker, seemed to have their life all together, but were lacking a certain stable element, okay? Because you had that, and the reason why I say that is because the Four of Wands came out. So the first couple cards were the King of Swords and the Emperor, right? So both of these energies have to do with like a divine masculine energy of like being very rational, very thoughtful, very orderly, very structured in some way, okay? But that comes out with the Four of Wands in reverse. So this is someone who maybe looks great on paper, but they actually like don't offer like a daggone thing, right? Like for real. Let's clarify that. You may have even idealized this person with the Star card. You might have thought the world about them and thought like, wow, what a great catch I have. I think I want to seal the deal with them, but eventually like it's kind of like an unfinished cycle. So you kind of like are feeling a little bit like, you might be even feeling a little smug towards them, right? With the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I don't think that you have really shaken this person out of your energy at this time. That's what it looks like, because there's a residue. And I think the residue has a lot to do with like how much you idealize this person and the disappointment of when they could not live up to, I don't want to say the fantasy, but like basically when they couldn't live up to like the ideal of where you had set them into, caused you to like kind of resent them maybe in some way. You felt a little smug towards them, but it's very much like you don't feel like the cycle is complete. You might not know what it's going to take to complete that cycle. And it could be a simple thing as time, because like as cliche as it sounds, but time really is the best of all healers. In time, things get better, you know. And I know there's this mumbo jumbo like, oh, time isn't real, blah, blah, blah. No. You experience gravity, you experience time, it's real. And time, like the more experiences that you have in your life and every day or every moment that goes by, disappointments they just become a little easier than like when they were fresh, if that makes sense. Sometimes they never go away, you know, and I hope this does go away for you at some point, but it just looks like someone like kind of just disappointed you by not really offering you the stability that you know that you deserve. Okay. All right, Leo. Let's look at present. What does your present love life look like at this time? Show me Leo's present love life, please. Show me Leo's present love life. A lot of illusions going on. A lot of stuff that you can't quite see going on in the background. You're not really nourishing anything right now with the Empress in reverse. You're feeling like if you're putting work into it, you get the Hierophant in reverse too. The energy that's around you is secretive. There's a lot of illusions. You might be thinking that you're meeting like a nice person, and then it's just like never materializes to an actual relationship. It could be causing you a great amount of frustration, but it's like you're just like, I don't know why this is happening to me. I'm not sure why I'm not able to, which is unfamiliar Leo territory to be in, because when I think Leos have like, I think obviously like everyone has an ability to manifest, but because Leo is this fixed fire sign, we have the ability to hold to a vision, especially if it's something that we know that we're passionate about and that it's going to bring us like great happiness in some way, it's going to enrich our lives in some way. And we can hold on to that feeling like kind of like how you're still like lingering in this residual past energy. There's like so many things that you need to look at. There's like some illusions about what's happening in your current relationships of why they're not quite materializing. But let's go ahead and clarify that though. Okay. So in your current energy, Leo, because I'm a Leo too, and I don't really want to call us out like this, but your current energy is also the Queen of Swords in reverse. So Queen of Swords in reverse is rude, blunt, boisterous, like not using your feminine quality, like not using the feminine quality of like soft communication in a good way, but using it in a sharp way, using it to like maybe hurt people's feelings, or so that's in your current energy. So that's something that you need to examine, be real if that is, if you feel like you haven't been projecting yourself as the kindest and in the best light, that is being the kindness, or because I know you got a big heart, because I don't know a Leo that does not like have the biggest heart. Like I think our hearts are so big. But that's if that's coming in your energy, then it's not a surprise. This moon is not the surprise. But you also got here, let's wrap this up though. You got the Tower as well. So this talks about major things kind of happening right now in your life, or a singular event that happens that causes you to kind of walk away from maybe the idea of love or the idea of a partnership with somebody. Let me do a little more digging on the Queen of Swords in reverse. I want to make sure I'm giving you this information that, okay. Right. So that Queen of Swords in reverse, like this is, I was right what I was saying. It's sharp and sometimes cold communication. Strive to use your words wisely and refrain from being mean or emotional. Indifferent, a message to use your head more and your heart less. It also talks about being aloof and a little bit bitter, okay? So it's like this, something happens in your life that causes you to like really kind of walk away from things. Or let's see. Yeah, it causes you to just be like, dang, like this ain't never, like, it's like you're just stuck in your current reality, right? It's like you had this epiphany moment where you're just like, dang, like, whatever's happened planetary is not like working for me to get what I want. And it's like you could be lashing out in ways that are not like the friendliest, right? Or it's not like putting you in a great light. But there's definitely like, but it could be something that you're not even seeing either. Because I'm going back to this, keep going back to this moon card. It's like there's something being hidden from you. And there are times that we could be totally unaware of how we are coming across or projecting. Because it's like, whatever that we are doing is not manifesting the reality that we want. It's not bringing us, if we want to have a relationship, we're not acting in a nurturing way to bring that towards us, okay? And maybe the Tower moment is you realizing this because maybe you are with a person and they just like straight up tell you, and then you just have an aha moment, you know? And you don't get mad about it. You don't get bitter or resentful about it. You just maybe get real, right? And you decide to just kind of walk with that information, to take your chance with that information, to take it or leave it, right? That's your current reality right now, okay? What's the future love like for Leo with this incoming energy? I swear, I gotta take it, it came out. Your future is the Queen of Swords, but is upright. It's getting your attitude together, Leo. Okay, hold on. It's thinking more logically. It's thinking before you speak. It's okay. You're still feeling a little bit or maybe you're removing the blocks because this came out sideways. So you could take it either way. You could take it like this, or you could take it like upward. So releasing blockages, releasing the binds of like your past that are kind of holding you back, or perhaps like those ideas that are leaking into like potential partnerships that you have, right? You're gonna have, hey, somebody coming up to you, Leo. You got this Knight of Cups. You're gonna have a proposition because it is gonna require you to really speak and to behave with integrity. Is asking you not to block yourself, right, at this time. But you definitely have love coming towards you, because who doesn't love a Leo, to be honest with you? Like, we so loved, it's crazy. Okay. Okay. This is someone who comes up as a very good friend. You might even get an invitation to keys to their house, maybe even. So you got somebody who's coming in, and they're not just offering love to you, they're offering also friendship. And I'm so happy to see the Empress card came out. You are really fixing some things. Your current energy is not going to be how you end up. And you've got the Empress card. You are really there, like whatever love connection is coming towards you is going to allow you to finally feel like there's some, like you can fill your cup somehow, or you can nurture something or make plans about it or journal around this time to like track your feelings. Oh, my God, something is, bruh, or sis, whatever. It's the Chariot. You've got something coming towards you. You're gonna, like, your first instinct might be to block it. You might be trying, but it's asking you to remove your blocks at this time. Think with this and with this connected. Don't be in your head, right? Like, your current energy might be like really being in your head, and your head could be going to like a bad place, negative place, so that's causing you to not manifest the ideal partnership that you want. But in the future, I see you really turning your mentality around, and then love comes to you because you have done that. And it's like somebody really wants to work with you, but they just like, they want to be your friend. They really want to be your friend. They want to nurture this as much as you want to. And they want to put some footwork into it. They want to put action into it. And you both do. That's what I see in the future. I don't know when, don't ask me, but that's what I'm seeing in the future. What's advice for Leo? What is Leo's advice? Okay. Oh my God, what? Leo, I don't know why these terrible cards just came out, but they all did. Okay. So your advice is the Nine of Swords, to really act, right? Go towards, act on, I want to say finishing this battle. You're kind of weary right now, okay? You could be feeling like a little suspicious, right? If we check out this lady in the car and look at her face, she seems a little suspicious, a little like, I don't know, right? Let go of that. You could really be feeling like a lot of anxiety, maybe even heartbroken, not having your feelings hurt, like not feeling that great. This is asking you to go towards like battling through this heavy energy that you have here. Get through the past line with this in order for you to get into that future. If you're harboring these negative emotions about like your past love life, but at the same time you want new love, it's going to be really hard for you to find new love when you're battling these like demons from your past. This is encouraging you to really understand that Spirit is with you as you are going through these hard times, and like you're resilient, and you're stressed out about it, you're heartbroken about it, of course. But your advice is really to just like remain diligent on getting through the heartbreak and anxiety of what you're feeling right now. And that's a really heavy message to have for advice. So I don't know, like whatever's happening with you, but that's your advice, okay? Whew. All right, Leo, we're gonna pull one last card. This is from the Chakra Insight Oracle. So let's look into your chakras. Let's see like what chakras can Leo focus on at this time that can help them to achieve the love that they desire. Okay, and because there are, okay, we're gonna just read two, okay? So at this time, it's asking you to look into your sacral chakra for intimacy. So look for your freedom, right? Acceptance and your trust, right? Work on your trust with people to help build healthy relationships, okay? But it's also asking you to vocalize, to express yourself as well. Be individual, listen to your inner voice, vocalize, and be assertive, okay? And this is your throat chakra, okay? So your sacral chakra is like right here. Your throat chakra is obviously by your throat. So these two things, what I'm coming up with is like, it's asking you to really express yourself deeply in a relationship. But communication could be very intimate. Don't be afraid of going deep with people at this time. Listen very closely to, because you've got the Queen of Swords come out twice in your reading. And I take that as a double confirmation that at this time you really need to really listen, not just to your voice, but like your inner voice, but like listen to like who you can trust as well. Assert yourself in relationships, and do not be afraid to experience intimacy with another person, okay? And remember that there are layers to intimacy. Intimacy is not always just like physicality, right? Intimacy is also communication, like how we communicate our deepest, darkest thoughts and desires with each other, right? That's also a level of intimacy, okay? So Leo, those are your messages for the month of March. I hope this helped anybody, everyone, or you got some insight on something in this reading. So please comment, like, and subscribe for further content. And do feel free to book me for a personal reading. You can find more information in the About section of my channel. Okay? Bye, Leo. I love you guys. Have a good evening.